This video tutorial I will explain what is Amazon SQS. Amazon SQS or Simple Queue Service is a fully managed message queuing service which was provided by Amazon Web Services, which is nothing but AWS. Amazon SQS is designed to help you to build scalable, reliable and decoupled applications by facilitating communication between different parts of your system through messages. Imagine you are building a complex application with multiple components and those components need to talk to each other. For example, you have order web application which accept the orders and you have order processing service which will process the orders. In this use case, you need a way for web application to send order information to the processing service without both having to be active at the same time or tightly linked. And in this scenario, Amazon SQS helps. And Amazon SQS will act as a middleman that hold the messages. In this case, order details. Until the order processing service is ready to process the messages will be there in the SQS queue. Now we will see how the whole flow works. Here you can see order web application which acts as a producer and it accepts orders from the user and order web application send the orders to SQS queue and SQS queue hold those orders and here you can see order processing service and it acts as a consumer and order processing service pull the orders from SQS queue and process those orders. Now we will see the key concepts. The first one is queue. Queue is like a waiting line where messages are stored until they are processed. We can think of queue as a buffer between different parts of your application. The second one is message. A message is the data that you want to send from one part of your application to another part of your application. In our example, the message could be the order details. Third one is producer, the part of your application that sends messages to the SQS queue. In this example, order web application acts as a producer which accept the orders and send the order details to SQS queue. And the fourth one is consumer, the part of your application that retrieves and processes the messages from the queue. In this example, order processing service acts as a consumer which retrieves order details from the SQS queue and process the orders. Now we will see how does Amazon SQS work. The step 1 is send messages. The producer send messages to the SQS queue. The step 2 is store messages. Amazon SQS store the messages in the queue. These messages are retained until they are processed and deleted by the consumer. The third point is receive messages. The consumer retrieves messages from the queue when this consumer is ready to process the messages. The fourth step is delete messages. After processing the message, the consumer delete the messages from the queue to prevent the messages from being processed again. Now we will see types of queues. Amazon SQS offers two types of queues. The first one is standard queue. The second one is FIFO queue or first in first out queue. First we will see standard queue. Standard queue can handle large number of transactions per second, which means it supports high throughput. And standard queue supports at least once delivery, which means messages might be delivered more than once. And standard queue support best effort ordering, which means messages are generally delivered in the order they are sent, but occasionally the messages might be delivered out of order. Next one is FIFO queue. FIFO queue support exact once processing, which means FIFO queue ensures that each message is delivered and processed exactly once. FIFO queue support preserved order, which means messages are delivered in the exact order they are sent. Now we will see benefits of Amazon SQS. The first point is scalability. Automatically scales to handle any amount of messages. The second point is reliability. Amazon SQS ensures that messages are not lost and can be processed reliably. Third point is decoupling, allowing different parts of your application to communicate without being directly connected, which improves flexibility and fault tolerance. The fourth point is cost effective. Amazon SQS supports pay as you go pricing, which means you only pay for the resources you use. Now we will see what are the common use cases where Amazon SQS can be used. The first one is order processing, decoupling the front-end order taking system from the back-end order processing system. The second one is job scheduling, managing background tasks such as batch processing or scheduled jobs. The third one is message buffering, handling spikes in the traffic by buffering the messages and process the buffered messages later. Now we will see the summary of Amazon SQS. Amazon SQS is a powerful service for building scalable and decoupled applications. Amazon SQS uses queues to store and manage messages. Amazon SQS allows different parts of your application to communicate efficiently and reliably. Using Amazon SQS, we can process orders, manage background tasks, or buffer messages during traffic spikes. Amazon SQS provides the tools you need to ensure your application runs smoothly. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click on like button and please subscribe to my channel. You can get Java source code and PowerPoint presentation for each and every video. That you can see it in the description section of the video. Click on show more and here you can see the description and here you can see the links to download source code and PowerPoint presentation.